Oh my god, I remembered a dumb story. Just while I'm thinking about ear things still. When we're young, we're all very stupid. And some of us don't grow out of it. Um, I don't... Gosh, I'm trying to pull this memory out of the... I'm not gonna destroy your tent. Jesus, man. I'm trying to pull this memory out of the ether. It's a bit fragmented. But when I was really young, I don't know if it was just because I was so fixated on my ears, just with all of the infections and stuff. But I remember I had to have been in kindergarten. Maybe first grade. Like, I was young, but I was probably old enough to know better. I'm not sure. But we were at school, and at the school that I attended, the recess, the yard, like, you know, we had playground equipment and swing sets and all that stuff. They were wooden, by the way, before everything got changed to like AstroTurf and recycled tires and metal and plastic swing sets. It was wood, and the like turf was gravel and like mulch or like wood chips, you know? And I don't know what possessed me to do this. I don't know if something about my monkey brain was activated, but I picked up, like, you know, kids would sit in the gravel and like dig holes and make little mountains and try to dig to China and all of that, you know, things that young children do. And I remember finding a really small rock. It had to have been barely pea-sized. It was like if you made like a pea-sized ball of clay and like squished it. So it was like a very tiny, very miniature egg shape. And it was really smooth. It was really smooth. I can still remember the shade of gray it was. I can remember that. And I stuck the rock in my ear. I put the rock in my ear. This is so stupid. I put the rock in my ear. I don't, it must have been like a sensory thing. Like, I must have just really needed that input or something. I must have liked the texture or the way that it felt, like, in my ear or something. Because I remember, like, putting it in, like, the curve of my outer ear. But then it went into my ear canal, and I couldn't get it out. And I was mortified. I was, like, I was so scared of my parents. I still kind of am. But I was mortified. I was like, oh my god, what? Do I tell them? What do I do? I don't remember how I broke the news to my parents. I was too young. But they obviously found out. I still don't have an ear, or like, yeah, an ear rock. But I had to go to the doctor, and it's like I was already used to like having ear stuff done, but they had to like suck it out of my ear, and I was so scared. The vacuum was loud. But I remember having like a stuffed animal I brought with me because I was so like nervous about the whole thing. And they sucked the fucking rock out of my ear. I think my parents told my teacher about it too, if I remember properly.